Be right back and we'll discuss something about, we're about 10 minutes for tip off. I'll call you back in just a second to text you. Alright, yes sir, alright, thank you. Bye bye.
I mean, if I have this shotgun mic pointed at you, it's going to pick you up to some degree. You might not be able to hear it real good, but I mean, that's going to be going out on the feed, so.
Okay. What I'll do, let me see here. So you don't have one of the mics that plug into there, right? So you don't have one of those? Like
no,
one of them? Okay.
no, like a lav or something like that. No, not with me.
Hey. Alright, so
your sports will be live streamed.
You'll be going to bowling too?
yeah.
What's that on?
What do you say? The Volunteer Sports Network on YouTube. We're gonna go through YouTube tonight.
Yeah. You go to volunteer, go on YouTube, and type in volunteer sports, and you click on it, and it'll see you on that camera live.
Names down here in front of me, they just said it's on volunteer sports.
Yeah.
I'm sitting up right now, that's what he's doing. All right. Hey, when y'all gonna have that police car auction down there?
That mayor won't let us get rid of none of them.
I think we'll reload the train up. Not train over. Like a town car?
Oh, you want like a Crown Vic?
Yes.
We've got 3 up there, and one of them's got a motor that ain't got 50,000 miles on
That's
it.
what I want.
They won't let us get rid of none of them. They just sitting up on the hill rotting.
Let's make it steal.
You can have it, and you wouldn't hear a word from us. When they said, where's
Come
that?
on, we'll do it. That's what everybody tells me, put on the front end of that 54.
Yeah.
What we use.
Yeah.
If they ever decide they will get rid of it.
I'll let you know. Hey.
It looks like you get rid of them. Insurance, everything else, flag.
No, that's a shotgun. That's what he said. No, keep going.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Is it possible? They said we're coming in loud and clear on YouTube. Talking.
So I'm gonna go do real quick is try to go get a picture of the roster, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'd love to have one. I've got that frame that's in the basement. I've got those. Run in the motor. That way it's like what is that?
I'm about to do that right now. It should be coming in just a second. Look right here and see if you got it. You got it yet? Did you get it? We'll just do away from Discord tonight and do the rest of the way. Is that all right? Okay, that's perfectly fine. Alrighty, just post something and I'll keep you updated if you want to tune in and everything. Alright.
Let me get this. This is super fun.
Okay, give me a second.
That link not letting me come in. I love this thing.
Do what?
There we go. Okay, here we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's contest between the Volunteer Lady Falcons and the Sullivan South Lady Rebels. First to start line for the Lady Falcons. Number 3, Dean. Number 4, Evans. Number 12, Canelo. Number 13, White. Number 14, Martin. And now for your Lady Rebels. Number 14, Bradley Warner. Number 20, Mariana Kearney. Number 22, Allie Jordan. Number 30, Madison Bailey. Number 33, Chloe Nelson.
Alright, thank you. You just want to tune in? Alrighty. Alright, I appreciate you. Thank you. See you. Sit right here. All right, I'm gonna stay close to you. I don't mean to yell at you if I yell.
Oh no, you're good.
All right.
No, you're actually probably good sitting. Okay. If you just want to sit down.
Okay.
How to pick you up or something. You're good right there.
And we are underway from Sullivan South High School. Lady Falcons get the tip Evans gets the tip and gives it to Dean. Dean gets it up top, passes it left side of the floor to Evans. Evans gives it to White. White gets it, nothing there, gives it back to Evans. Evans looks, nothing in the post. Looks, gives it to Canettle at the top of the key. Canettle gets it, looks. The Sullivan South Lady Rebels are in a 2-3 zone. Emily White gets it to the top of the key. Gives it to Canettle. Canettle gets it, nothing there, looking down along the paint. Gives it back to Evans at the top of the key. White gets it right side of the floor. Who gives it back to Dean. Dean drives, gives it to Evans, nothing there. Evan drives in and kicks back out to White. White sets her feet, shoots, fires, three-pointer. Emily White for the first points of the night. South Rebels. Number 14, Warner gets it, brings it up the floor. Who gives it to number 20? She shoots, misses, and it'll be rebound by Dean. Falcons have numbers. Dean left side of the floor. Gives it to Evans. Evans pump fakes, goes all the way, layup, and good. 5-0 run for the Lady Falcons. Lady Rebels to inbound. Gives it to number 30, Bailey. Bailey drives left side of the floor. Gives it back to number 14, Warner. Warner gets it, gives it back to Bailey. The Lady Rebels set up possession number 2 of the game. 5-0, your score, 6:35 to go in the first quarter. Lady Falcons are in a man-to-man defense. Number 14, Warner gets it, guarded by Dean, who gives it to number 20, Curie. And Curie's going to be called for a traveling violation. That'll be the first turnover against the Lady Rebels. Falcons inbound. Dean brings it up the court. Dean left side of the floor, screen for Barton. Dean gives it back to Barton. Barton sets her feet, fires for 3. Going to be no good. Be rebounded by number 20, Warner. Warner gets it, gives it back to number 20, Bailey. Bailey gives it to number 33, Nelson. Nothing there. Nelson guarded by Canettle. They will set up possession number 2, the drive, and it'll be out of bounds off Audrey Evans. Lady Rebels to inbound. Number 30, Bailey to inbound. Inbounds it to number 14, Warner. Warner sets it up, guarded by Dean. 33, Nelson gets it. Who gives it back to Curie? Curie gets it, looking down to the paint. Nothing there. Number 12, Ketron gets it, and going to be stolen by Atlee Dean. Atlee Dean's going to hit the backboard. There's going to be a foul, and it looks like it's going to be a reach-in foul. Looks like to be on number 4, Audrey Evans. That'll be her first, team first. 5:46 to go in the first quarter. Your score, 5-0, Lady Falcons. Number 20, Curie, shoots, sets, and scores for their first points of the night. Free throw number 2 is up and no good. Rebounded by Veda Barton, who gives it to Dean. Dean walks it up the floor, right side of the floor. 5-1 is your score, 5:35 to go in the first quarter. Dean gives it to Evans. Evans screened by White. Evan goes all the way and is going to have her shot blocked and rebounded by number 33, Nelson. Number 12, Ketron brings it up, guarded by Evans. Lady Falcons are in a man-to-man defense. Number 14, Warner gets it, looks to go opposite side of the floor and tries to save it, but it's going to be out against Sullivan South Lady Rebels and the Falcons. Lady Falcons will retain possession. Looks like Sullivan South is going to press. White to inbound, gives it to Barton. Barton looks, nothing there, gives it back to White. White gives it to Evans. Evans dribbles, nothing there, splits the double team. Evans gives it to Canettle. Canettle gives it back to White. White sets it up and gives it back to Dean at the top of the key. 1-1-2 defense. Correction, 1-3-1 defense by the Lady Rebels. Dean goes left side of the floor, screened by White. Canettle sets her feet, fires. Pass from Dean's going to be on the money. 3-point shot for Kennedy Canettle, her first point of the night. Lady Falcons in the 2-2-1 press. Number 12, Ketron gets it left side of the floor, gives it back to number 30, Bailey. Bailey gets it and is going to have her pass deflected. The off of Lady Falcons, Emily White, and Lady Rebels will inbound underneath. 4:36 to go in the first quarter. Your score is 8-1. Ketron drives after the inbound from Warner. Number 30 shoots, and Bailey, and it'll be missed, and Dean gets the rebound, and the Falcons have numbers. 4-on-2 fast break. Dean gives it to Canettle. Canettle sets her feet, fires. It's going to be no good. Backside rebound by Emily White. There's going to be a tussle for the ball, and it'll be Lady Rebel basketball. (8-1) is your score. 4:16 to go. Looks like number 5, Katie Morlock, will get her first action for the Lady Rebels. Falcons back in a 2-3 zone. Top 2 guards, Evans and Dean. White, Barton, and Knettle, the bottom 3 post players. Morlock gives it to number 20. He gives it to number 33, Nelson, and will be fouled and will go to the line for 2 shots. Foul's going to be on number 14, Veda Barton. That'll be her first foul. It'll be team foul number 2 at the line, shooting 2, number 33 for the Lady Rebels, Chloe Nelson. First shot is on the way, and it is good after rattling in. Nelson sets her feet, fires for free throw number 2, and it is going to be off, rebounded by Emily White, her second rebound of the night. Dean to walk it up for the Lady Falcons. Dean calls a play. Number 14, Warner guarding her. Emily White gets it, guarded by Morlock for Lady Rebels. Evan gets it, guarded by number 20, Bailey. Dean gives it to Knettle in the corner. Knettle sits, fires, and going to be off backside, but offensive rebound by number 4, Audrey Evans. And Dean will drive and put a floater up and on the money. Credit the assist to Audrey Evans. Basket by number 3, Atlee Dean, for her first points of the night. Falcons are in a 2-2-1 press, and Barton misses the ball, but goes between her legs, and Nelson gets it for her first bucket tonight too. Dean is being trapped, gives it to Evans. Evan gets it and goes the length of the floor and gives it to Barton, who's going to have her pass tipped by Allie Jordan. Allie Jordan brings it to the other end, and it's going to be a foul on number, looks like the foul's going to be on number 13, Emily Wyatt. Warner to inbound for the Lady Rebels. Falcons in a 2-3 zone, guarding the inbounds. Warner gets it, gives it to number 20, Bailey, and there's going to be a tussle for the ball, and it's going to be turnover from the Lady Rebels. Dean gets it right side of the floor. Dean gives it to Evans. Evan gives it to White. White sets her feet and fires for 3, and it's good. What a 12-2 run from the Lady Falcons. Very impressive performance. 13-4 is your score. 12:52 in the first quarter. We will take a break with you. Volunteer Sports Network will be back in 60 seconds. And we are back on the Volunteer Sports Network. A big shout out and thank you to Alex Dykes as well as Travis White for making tonight's live stream possible. I appreciate their hard work and dedication throughout this Falcon basketball season. Lady Rebels inbound. Number 5, Morlock gets it, gives it to number 22, Jordan. Jordan gives it to number 30, Bailey. Bailey sets her feet, fires for 3, and it's going to be an air ball. Possession goes to the Lady Falcons. Again, 13-4 is your score. 2:42 to go in the first quarter. Lady Falcons to inbounds. Sullivan South looks to press. Dean gets it middle of the floor. Dean goes the length of the floor and guarded by number 30, Bailey. Evans gets it, gives it back to Dean. Coach Muggs calls a play. Dean right side of the floor gives it to White. Nothing there. White looks to give it to Dean, and it'll be a layup. Oh, gives it to Barton. What a pass from Dean. No look pass to Barton. Credit the assist to Atlee Dean. 2 points for Veda Barton. Number 12, Jordan gets it. Tries to split the double team, and there's going to be a hand checking foul. Looks to be on Emily Wyatt. Looks to be her second foul. And Kendra Huff looks to get her first action tonight. Bailey inbounds, gives it to Allie Jordan. Evans is guarding Jordan in the man-to-man defense. Morlock gets it, guarded by Dean. Number 30 gets it, Bailey. Bailey goes atop the key, gives it to Kearney. Kearney gets and gives it to Jordan. Jordan goes to baseline. Nothing's going to be there. And they're going to call looks to be a It's going to be a blocking foul. Looks to be on number 1, Kendra Huff. It'll be her first. Team foul number 1. Elise McKinney checks in for the Lady Falcons and gets her first action tonight. 2 minutes to go. 15-4 is your score. Morlock to inbound. Morlock gives it to number 30, Bailey. Bailey's guarded by Huff. Bailey gives it to number 20. Number 20, Kearney shoots, and it's going to be on the money. 2 points for Kearney. Dean gets it to go to length to the floor. Splits the double team. Splits and gives it to Elise McKinney, who fires a shot and going to miss. Rebounded by Chloe Nelson. Nelson gives it to Allie Jordan for the Rebels, guarded by Kendra Huff. Jordan goes right side of the floor, gives it to number 30, Bailey. Bailey gives it to number 20, Kearney, who gives it back to Morlock. Morlock left side of the floor, guarded by Dean. Number 20, Kearney gets it back to Morlock. Bailey gets it and gives it to Allie Jordan. Allie Jordan goes a length to the floor and is going to have her shot tipped and blocked and gets her own rebound, but Morlock gets it for the Lady Rebels. Number 20, Bailey. Correction, Kearney gets it and gives it to Nelson. Nelson's going to miss her first shot and get her own offensive rebound, and for shot number 2, it is good. 15-8 is your score. Lady Falcons lead. Barton gets the inbound pass from Dean. Dean goes to the length of the floor, gives it to McKinney. McKinney gives it to Canettle in the corner. Canettle sets her feet, fires for 3. Going to be no good. Rebounded by Elise McKinney, who goes up. Nothing's going to be there. Rebounded by Barton. Barton, offensive rebound, and her second field goal of the first quarter. 17-8 is your score. Jordan looks to split the double team. Gives it to number 20, Kearney. Kearney sets her feet from the elbow, fires, and it's going to be no good. There's going to be a tussle for the ball, jump ball between Nelson and Canettle, and the possession will stay Lady Rebel basketball. Morlock to inbound for the Lady Rebels. Nelson gets it. It's going to have it stripped, and it's going to go off the leg of Nelson. It'll be a turnover for the Lady Rebels. Number 14, Warner. Bradley Warner gets her second action tonight as she checks back into the game. McKinney to inbound to Barton. Barton gives it to McKinney. McKinney goes, guarded by Morlock, and gives it to Canettle. Canettle sets it up looking for Dean, and they will take the last shot of the half. Dean guarded by Warner. Dean calls a play, looks down low, gives it to McKinney. McKinney gets it, and it's going to go up, and one from Elise McKinney. Good look and good pass by Atlee Dean. Good basket by Elise McKinney. Looks like that foul is going to be on number 33, Nelson. To be her first. Team foul number 2. McKinney to the line to complete the 3-point play. Shot is on the way, and it's going to be off. And it's going to go possession to the Lady Rebels. Allie Jordan brings it up with 10 seconds remaining. Number 14, Warner gets it. Number 30, Bailey gets it. And there's going to be a hand-checking foul. Looks to be on Veda Barton. It'll be her second foul. 8.2 seconds to go in the first quarter. 19-8 is your score. Lady Falcons lead. Ava Jackson gets her first action tonight. Warner to inbound, gives it to Bailey. Bailey sets a mid-range 10-footer. It's going to be off. Be out of bounce off Dean. And the Lady Rebels will inbound right side of the backboard. Number 30 gets it, goes up, gets her own rebound, a miss. McKinney gets it with 1 second to go, and they're going to hold it for the rest of the quarter. 19-8 is your score at the end of the first quarter. Again, we appreciate you listening to the Volunteer Sports Network. A big shout out and thank you to Alex Dykes and Travis White for making this possible. The Volunteer Sports Network will be right back. Start of the second quarter, 19-8 is your score. Volunteer Sports Network will be back in just 30 seconds. And we are back live on the Volunteer Sports Network as we are live from Sullivan South High School. Again, my name is Ethan Dean, and I'm on the Volunteer Sports Network. It's an interesting first quarter and good start for the Lady Falcons on both sides of the offensive and defensive floor. foul, a little bit of defensive fouling has been the trouble with White with 2 fouls and Veda Barton with 2 fouls, but 2 key players for this Falcons team. Got to speak to Coach Muggs a little bit before the game. He said he was excited about tonight's game and excited to play some new faces that usually don't get to play a lot. But we are looking forward to what the rest of this game has in store. Lady Falcons get possession. Start the second quarter. Dean gets it. Looks like the Lady Rebels will be in a 1-3-1 defense. Dean gives it to Canetto, who gives it to Huff. Huff guarded by Warner, gives it back to Dean. Dean looks, nothing there, goes opposite side of the floor to Huff. Huff looks to give it to Ava Jackson, who's post up, but it'll be deflected out of bounds by number 30 of the Lady Rebels, Bailey. Audrey Evans checks back in for Elise McKinney. Falcons to inbound underneath. 19-8 is still your score. Dean to inbound for the Lady Falcons. Dean gives it to Audrey Evans. Evans gives it to Huff. Huff looks, nothing there. And she's going to take too many steps, and it'll be turnover number 2 for the Lady Falcons. But the Falcons will stay in that 2-2-1 press. Morlock gives it to Warner, and Warner's going to step out of bounds. Be turnover number 4 for the Sullivan South Lady Rebels. Good trap by Dean and Huff. Lady Falcons to inbound in the backcourt. Dean looks at Muggs and look to set the play. Muggs calls a play. Dean gives it to Canetto right side of the floor, who gives it back to Dean. Dean looks, nothing there. Being patient on offense, letting the game come to them. Dean gets it, gives it to Canetto in the corner. Canetto sets her feet, fires, and good on the money. Another 3-point shot for Kennedy Canetto. Allie Jordan gets it, and it's going to have it tipped from behind, but they're going to call a reach-in foul on Audrey Evans. That'll be her second foul, team foul number 7. The Lady Falcons are over the foul limit, and for the remainder of the half, the Lady Rebels will be in the 1-and-1 bonus. 7:15 to go, 22-8 is your score. McKinney checks back in for Evans, who has 2 fouls. Number 22, Allie Jordan. At the line, first one is up and on the way, and it is going to be good by Allie Jordan. Jordan sets her feet, fires free throw number 2, and it is good on the money. 22-10 is your score. Lady Rebels look to be in the half court. It looks like it'll be a man-to-man defense now. Dean brings it up top of the key, who gives it to McKinney, left side of the floor. McKinney looks, nothing there. Gives it to Kendra Huff. Kendra Huff looks, drives in the paint, beats her defender. It's going to be foul. Reach-in foul. Going to be on number 22, Allie Jordan. Be her first foul, team foul number 3. Kendra Huff to the line, shooting 2 shots. Huff sets her feet, fires. First shot is up and on the way, and it is on the money. Number 20, Kearney checks in for number 30, Bailey, for the Lady Rebels. Kendra Huff sets her feet, fires for free throw number 2, and it is also good. Lady Falcons still in the 2-2-1 press. Allie Jordan gives it to Morlock. Morlock gives it to Warner. Warner gives it to number 30, Bailey, and they're going to call a blocking foul on number 33, Ava Jackson. Again, the Falcons are over the foul limit, and for the remainder of the half, the Lady Rebels of Sullivan South will be on the 1-and-1 bonus. That'll be Jackson's first foul. Number 30, Madison Bailey, at the line for 1-and-1. First shot is up and on the way, and it's going to be off and rebounded by Atlee Dean. Dean looks to push, guarded by Morlock. Dean sets it up for the play. Lady Rebels in a man-to-man defense. Dean guarded by Morlock. Dean looks, nothing there. Dean gives it to Huff, left side of the floor, who gives it back to Dean. He looks and gives it to Huff. Huff gets it, drives the length of the floor, nothing there also. But they're going to call another reaching foul on Allie Jordan. Good take, good spin move by Kendra Huff. That'll be Allie Jordan's second foul. Kendra Huff goes to the line for 2 shots. Again, 24-10 is your score. Lady Falcons lead. 6:23 to go in the second quarter. Kendra Huff misses that first free throw. 14-point lead for the Lady Falcons. Huff fires for free throw number 2, and it is good and on the money. Morlock inbounds to Jordan. Jordan guarded by McKinney. Morlock gets it, gives it back to Jordan, guarded by Dean. They look to trap. McKinney and Dean look to trap, but she splits the double team. Number 5, Morlock gets it. Elbow jumper is going to be off. Backside rebound goes to Atlee Dean. Lady Falcons push. And they're going to say there was no blocking foul, and there's going to be a turnover on the Lady Falcons. Warner to inbound for the Lady Rebels. It'll be stolen by Elise McKinney. Turnover number 5 for the Lady Rebels. Atlee Dean pushes the length of the floor, goes the length of the way, Euro step, and gonna miss. But they're gonna call a over the back foul on Ava Jackson. That'll be her second foul. And again, the Lady Falcons are over the foul limit. 9 team fouls against the Lady Falcons to the 3 from Sullivan South. Chloe Nelson gets yet another rebound to make her 4th of the second half. 25-10 is your score. Nelson will go to the line shooting 1-1. Danielle Sizemore gets her first action of the game tonight. Nelson sets her feet, fires, and first shot is up and on the way and good. 25-11 is your score. Nelson fires for free throw number 2, and it is on the way, and it is going to be off the back of the iron, rebounded by Chloe Nelson, gets her own offensive rebound. They set it up for another possession. Dean guards Jordan. He gives it to Warner. Warner sets her feet, fires for 3, get an overshoot to go. Nelson's going to get yet another offensive rebound, and another offensive rebound makes 2 offensive rebounds in the same possession. The foul looks to be on number 2, Elise McKinney. That'll be her first foul. Nelson to the line, shooting 2. Nelson is having herself a rebounding festival with 6 rebounds already and 3 offensive. She sets her feet, fires her free throw number 1. It's up and on the way. It's going to be good. 25-12 your score. 5:46 to go in the second quarter. Nelson gets it. Second free throw on the way, and it's also going to be good. Lady Falcons to inbound. It looks like they're going to play a 1-2-1-1 press against the Lady Falcons. McKinney inbounds is to Knadel, and Knadel will have her pass tip. McKinney to inbound. McKinney inbounds to Dean. Lady Rebels quickly get out of the press. Warner is guarded by Dean. Knadel gets it, nothing there. Huff gets it in the corner. Huff sets her feet, fires for 3. Going to be off, but it's going to be tipped and rebounded by Nelson. Rebound number 7 of the first half by Chloe Nelson. 22, Jordan brings it up, who gives it to Warner. Lady Falcons in a 2-3 defense. Warner gets it, guarded by Dean, who gives it to number 20, Kearney. Kearney looks to give it in the short corner to number 33, Nelson. Nelson gets it, goes to the baseline, few power dribbles, and scores. Dean gets it. There'll be a blocking foul against Nelson. And as the foul count is a little off, but Dean draws a foul against Nelson. 25-15, 10-point lead for the Lady Falcons. Huff brings it up, guarded by Jordan. Dean gets it, guarded by Warner. Warner looks. Dean looks, guarded by Warner, and Dean gives it to Huff. Dean cuts, and Huff goes the length of the floor. It's going to be up and going to be no good. And Huff will get the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball between Huff and Allie Jordan. And Allie Jordan's going to give it to Morlock. Morlock goes the length of the floor, who gives it to Nelson. And they're going to call Nelson for a walk. Good defense getting back by Danielle Sizemore. Turnover number 7 for the Lady Rebels. Number 30. Madison Bailey checks in for the Lady Rebels. The Lady Rebels still in the 1-3-1 trap. McKinney gives it to Knadel. Knadel gives it to Dean. Dean looks and beat the press yet again. Sullivan South has tried to pressure the Lady Falcons, but the Lady Falcons are not amazed by it. Dean looks, and Dean calls a play. 1-2-2 defense. Dean gives it to Knadel, who gives it to McKinney. McKinney gets it to Knadel. Canedo looks, drives, nothing there. Gives it to McKinney. McKinney sets her feet, fires for three. Going to be off. Backside rebound by Morlock. Allie Jordan gets it. 2-3 defense from the Lady Falcons. 4 minutes to go. 25-15 is your score. Warner gets it. Who gives it to Morlock? Warner gets it again in the corner. Nothing there. Morlock gives it to number 22, Jordan. Nothing there also. Good defense from the Lady Falcons. Jordan gets it. Nothing there. Gives it back to Mark at the top of the key. 3 minutes, 40 seconds. 25-15. Still your score. Warner gets it left side of the floor. Gives it to Jordan. Jordan looks, punts, fakes, fires about a 15-foot jump shot. Goes off the back of the backboard. And the offensive rebound by Morlock. Morlock gets it. And he's going to have a shot blocked by Kennedy Canedo. Fight for the ball. Warner gets it. And gives it to number 20, Bailey. Bailey gets it, and Atlee Dean gets the rebound out of there. Kendra Huff gets it, and they will set up the possession. 3 minutes to go. 25-15 is still your score. Coach Muggs calls a play. Huff gives it to Dean, left side of the floor. Looks for McKinney, nothing there. Looks for Huff, nothing there also. Sizemore gets it in the corner. She shoots, she fires, backside rebound by number 14, Warner, for the Lady Rebels. Lady Rebels push and transition. Nothing there. Warner gives it to Allie Jordan. Allie Jordan fires for threes. Going to be off backside, but rebounded by number 20, Kearney. Offensive rebound, yet 2 points for Kearney. 25-17 is your score. McKinney gets it. Gives it back to Dean. Lady Falcons beat the press again. Number 20. Dean brings it up. Gives it to McKinney. Lady Rebels in a 1-2-2 defense. Nothing there. McKinney gives it to Huff. Huff gets it, gives it to Dean, gives it back to Huff, top of the key. Huff sets it up for possession number 2 of this drive. Nothing there also. Canedo gets it. Oh, nice pump fake move. Dean sets her feet, fires for three. It'll rattle in and out, and it'll be rebounded by Warner for the Lady Rebels, her third rebound of the night. Number 20, Bailey gets it. Who gives it to number 30? 30 goes up, and it's going to have her shot. She's going to miss her shot, but yet, number 20, Ariana Kearney is going to step out of bounds. Chloe Nelson checks back in for Morlock. 25-17 your score. 1 minute and 56 seconds to go before halftime. Sizemore gets it. McKinney gets it. Goes the length to the floor and gives it to Canedo. Canedo gets it. 2-on-1 fast break. Canedo Euro steps. What a Euro step and layup. Good possession right there for the Lady Falcons. 2 points credited to Kenny Canedo. 27-17 is your score. The 14, Warner gets it, and going to have her shot blocked, but they're going to call, it looks to be a shooting foul. It looks to be on 12, Kennedy Canedo. Looks to be her first. Chloe Nelson at the line for the 4th time in the first half. Nelson fires. Free throw number 1's on the way and good. 27-18 is your score. Nelson for free throw number 2. And is going to be good as well. 27-19, a minute 30 to go before halftime. There's Lady Rebels still in the 2-2-1 press. Sizemore gets it pass from Dean. Dean gets it. Nothing there. Gives it back to Sizemore. There's going to be a turnover. And 2 points credited to number 30, Bailey. Dean gets it. 27-21, a minute 15 to go. Dean gives it to Huff. Huff goes, gives it to Canedo. Canedo looks. Going to fire a 15-footer off the glass. Going to be no good, and it'll be tipped out of bounds off Elise McKinney. 27-21 is your score. Lady Falcons up by 6. Lady Falcons are in the 2-2-1 press now. Number 30, Bailey, to inbound. Gives it to number 22, Jordan. Jordan looks to push left side of the floor. Gives it back to number 30, Bailey. Bailey gives it back to Allie Jordan. Allie Jordan gets it, breaks the press, gives it to number 20, Bailey. Bailey sets her feet, fires, going to miss the whole goal. There's going to be a jump ball between Nelson and Sizemore. Possession will stay Lady Rebel basketball. Warner to inbound. Number 30 gets it. Bailey looks to give it to Jordan. Jordan is in the corner, nothing there. And it's going to throw the pass right to Huff. Falcons look to push. Kennedy Canedo gets it. Off the backboard is going to be good. It'll be rebound by Nelson. That's rebound number 8 for Nelson. Almost a double-double just here in the first half. Jordan pushes, gives it to number 30, Kearney. Kearney gives it back to Jordan, and looks like they will settle for the last shot. Kendra Huff and Atlee Dean are at the top of the guards in the 2-3 zone. McKinney, Canettle, and Sizemore, the bottom 3 posts. 27-21, coming up on 10 seconds to go before halftime. Dean pressures. Number 30, Kearney gets it. Jordan gets it, and it'll be a pass. Tip by Kendra. Kendra Huff. Kendra Huff goes the length to the floor and is going to lose her footing. Atlee Dean gets it, and it's going to be no shot. And be halftime. 27-21 is your score. Lady Falcons up by 6. Impressive performance from the Lady Falcons at halftime. Volunteer Sports Network will be back momentarily. And we are back live on the Volunteer Sports Network. A little halftime stats right here. Again, just before I start, a big shout out and thank you for Alex Dykes as well as Travis White for making tonight's live stream possible. We appreciate all you all tuning in through Volunteer Sports Network via YouTube. For a little bit of halftime stats, we'll begin with the visiting team, Lady Falcons. The Lady Falcons finished with 8 defensive rebounds and 2 offensive for 10 total rebounds in the first half. 8 turnovers in the first quarter, and it looks to be 2 in the second for 10 total turnovers. And Atlee Dean, a leading assist leader with 3 assists right now. For points, Kendra Huff has 3, Elise McKinney has 2, Atlee Dean has 2, Audrey Evans has 2, Kennedy Canettle has 8, Emily White has 6, and Barton has 4. Leading rebounder is Atlee Dean, followed by Canettle and Wyatt. For the Lady Rebels, Nelson had not finished with 9 rebounds and 12 points. Almost 1 rebound away from a double-double. Lady Falcons are getting out-rebounded 18-10, which 6 of those are offensive rebounds by Chloe Nelson, a big force for the Lady Rebels on the defensive and offensive end. For assists, Sullivan South finished with 5 assists for the first half, and the Lady Falcons finished with 5 assists also in the first half. Again, your score is 27-21. Lady Falcons up by 6, and we will be right on the Volunteer Sports Network through YouTube. and we are back live on the Volunteer Sports Network. Appreciate all you all tuning in through the live stream through YouTube tonight. Also, a big shout out and thank you to Travis Wise and Alex Dykes for making tonight possible again. We appreciate them and all their support to the Volunteer Sports Network. We've been through 16 minutes of ball. Lady Falcons have put on 27 points. But look to stop number 33 Nelson, who is fixing to have herself a double-double. I wonder what the halftime speech was about to stop her and her attack on the offense and defensive glass. Lady Falcons get possession to start the third quarter. Looks like the starting five for the second half will be number 3, Atlee Dean, number 4, Andre Evans, number 12, Kennedy Canettle, number 13, Emily White, and number 14, Veda Barton. For the Lady Rebels, number 22, Jordan, number 30, Kearney, number 20, Bailey, number 33, Nelson, and number 14, Warner, look to be the starting five for the second half of play. Lady Falcons to inbound on their side of the floor. 27-21 is your score. Lady Falcons up by 6. And just like that, we are underway for half number 2 at Sullivan South High School. Dean gets it. Nothing there, gives it to Barton. Barton gives it to White. White gives it back to Dean, left side of the floor, who gives it to number 4, Evans. Evans gives it to Barton. Barton gets it. Gives it to number 4, Evans. Evans gives it back to Barton. Barton gives it back to White. Nothing there. Lady Falcons look to be patient on offense. Barton gets it, fires for 2. Shot on the money. That'll be a 2-point shot by Veda Barton as her foot was on the line. 29-21. Number 30, Bailey gets it. Gives it to Warner, who gives it to number 20, Kearney. Kearney guarded by White. Who gives it back to Bailey. Bailey guarded by Canettle. Lady Falcons in man-to-man defense to start half number 2. Evans is on a man-to-man on Atlee Jordan to stop her. Canettle is guarded by Bailey. Kearney gets it, gives it to Warner. Warner looks to drive, and there's going to be a legal screen on number 20. Kearney looks to be her second foul. 29-21 your score, 6:56 to go in the second half. Dean gets it, guarded by Warner in the 2-2-1 press. Dean skips past to Evans. Evans looks, drives left side of the floor, and goes the whole length of the floor. Going to go the whole length of the floor for a left-hand layup, but going to overshoot it. A little bit too much power. Number 20, Kearney, rebounds. Bailey brings it up for the Lady Rebels, right side of the floor. 22, Jordan gets it. Who gives it to number 14, Warner? Warner gets it to back to number 20. Bailey gets it. Bailey gives it back to Kearney. Man-to-man defense for the Lady Falcons. Evans gets it. He's going to give it to Nelson. Nelson picks up a dribble and gives it back out to Bailey. Bailey gets it. Who gives it to Nelson down low. Nelson looks, going to have her shot blocked. And there's going to be a jump ball between Dean and number 20, Kearney. Possession will remain Lady Rebel basketball. 29-21 your score. 6:12 to go in the third quarter. Lady Falcons up by 8. Steal by number 4, Andre Evans. Dean gets it, gives it to Evans in the corner. Evans fires for 3, going to be off. Rebounded by number 20, Kearney, who gives it to Atlee Jordan. Atlee Jordan gives it to number 30, Bailey, as they push up the floor. Bailey gets it. Gives it to number 14, Warner. Warner gives it back to Bailey. Man-to-man defense from the Lady Falcons. Bailey still at the top of the key, guarded by Canettle. Nelson gets it, free throw line. Looks to go the length of the floor. And they're going to call a foul. I think it's going to be on 14, Veda Barton. 13, correction, it's going to be on Emily Wyatt. Looks to be her third foul. Nelson to the line. First one's on the money. 5:34 to go, 29-22. Nelson for free throw number 2. Sets her feet, fires, and it is going to rattle in. Barton gives it to Dean. 29-23, 6-point lead for the Lady Falcons. Dean gives it opposite side of the floor to Evan. Evan looks to drive, looks far corner to Kendra Huff, and the pass is just going to go sail right over her head. Turnover for the Lady Falcons. Number 30, Bailey, gives it to Warner for the Lady Rebels. Lady Rebels push up the floor. Warner gets it, looks to go in the post, and is going to shuffle her feet. Be turnover for the Lady Rebels. Lady Rebels still in the 2-2-1 press. Dean, left side of the floor, gives it to Evans, right side of the floor. Evans looks, gives it to Huff. Huff gets it, look, nothing. Huff sets her feet, fires for three. It's going to put a shot up, and it's going to be off, rebounded by number 30, Bailey. Bailey gets it, push in transition, guarded by Canettle. Canettle tips the pass, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession will go to the Lady Falcons. Just under 5 minutes to go, 29-23 is still your score. Lady Falcons up by 6. Dean gets it, left side of the floor. Who gives it to Barton? Barton gives it to Evans, right side of the floor, who gives it to Huff. Huff gives it back to Evans, and Dean sets it up for the first play of this possession. Coach calls a play. Dean gives it to Huff. Huff looks, gives it to Barton, nothing there. Evans gets it, calls a play, gives it to Huff. Huff gets it, get cross pass to Evans. Evans sets her feet, fires for three. Going to be off, rebounded by Allie Jordan. Allie Jordan looks to push, but slows it down. Falcons are in a man-to-man defense. Jordan gives it to number 20, Kearney. Kearney gives it to number 30, Bailey. Bailey gives it to Warner. Warner looks, nothing there, guarded by Dean. Warner drives the length of the floor, nothing there. Kicks it back out to number 30, Bailey. 4 minutes to go. 29-23 is your score. Nelson gets it, guarded by Barton. It's going to go up, it's going to be off. But it'll be offensive rebound by Allie Jordan. Allie Jordan gets it. Gives it to Warner. Nothing there for Warner. Warner gives it back out to Bailey. Bailey looks in the post for number 20, Kearney. Kearney's going to have her shot stripped and blocked. But Nelson's going to get it, and there's going to be a foul on Veda Barton. There'll be Veda Barton's third personal foul. Warner to inbound underneath for the Lady Rebels. Allie Jordan at the top of the key gives it to number 30, Bailey. Bailey calls a place, 2-3 zone for the Lady Falcons. There's going to be a 3-second violation against the Lady Rebels. Turnover for the Lady Rebels. Second of this quarter. 3:20 to go. Again, your score is 29-23. Veda Barton gives it to Audrey Evans. They beat the press yet again. Audrey Evans gives it to Huff. Huff gets it. Gives it to Barton. Oh, what a pass and assist by Kendra Huff. Nice pass. Good basketball by the Lady Falcons. 31-23, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kearney gets it for the Lady Rebels. He gives it to Bailey. Lady Falcons in a man-to-man. And number 30, Bailey's going to double dribble. It'll be turnover number 3 of this quarter. Morlock checks in for Bailey for the Lady Rebels. Lady Rebels still in the press. Evan gives it to Barton. Barton looks, gives it to Huff. Huff gets it back up, brings it back up top to give it to Audrey Evans. Coach Muggs calls a play. Lady Falcons set up and run that play. Dean gets it left side of the floor. Nothing there. Lady Falcons patient on offense. Dean still at the top of the key. Nothing there. Gives it to Evans. Dean looks to go left side of the floor. Nothing there also. Little pick and roll action. Dean beats her man, goes the length of the floor, a little floater off the backboard, and but rattles out. Rebounded by number 22, Allie Jordan. Jordan pushes. Going to be guarded by Evans. Going to be double teamed, but Lady Falcons are going to get back into 2-3 zone. 31-23 your score, just under 2 minutes to go. And they're going to call a walk. Correction, a travel violation on number 33, Nelson. That'll be turnover number 4 just in a matter of minutes. Dean gets it, gives it to Evans. Evans gives it back to Dean. Dean gives it to Canedo in the corner. Canedo sets her feet, fires. Going to be off, rebounded by number 20, Kearney. Kearney gives it to Morlock. Nelson gets it in the paint. And a little action for the basketball, but they're going to call foul on Veda Barton. That'll be her 4th personal foul. Ava Jackson looks to set in for the Lady Falcons. Morlock gets the inbound, guarded by Dean. Ava Jackson gets it. Shot's going to go up and good. Offensive rebound credited and basket by Chloe Morlock. 2-2-1 press. 33-25 your score. Lady Falcons up by 6. Huff gets it, goes a length to the floor, and will be fouled. Foul's going to be on number 5. Morlock. That'll be her first foul, team foul number 2. Huff at the line. First shot is up and on the way, and it's going to be short. Second one is on the money. Lady Falcons back in a 2-3 zone. 32-25 your score. A minute, 10 seconds to go. Allie Jordan gets it back to Morlock. Morlock gives it back to Warner in the corner, guarded by Evans. Jackson's guarded by Nelson. Nelson gets it, takes a power dribble, goes up, and scores. 32-27. Atlee Dean goes the length of the floor, gives it to Huff. Huff gets it and gives it back to Dean, as yet again the Lady Falcons beat the press of Sullivan South. Kendra Huff gets it, nothing there. Looks like they will settle maybe for the last shot. 40 seconds to go, 32-27 is your score. Dean gives it to Evans. Evans gives it to Jackson. Lady Falcons patient. Jackson gives it to Huff. Under 30 seconds to go. Canedo gets it. Looks to give it to Evans, but nothing there, and Dean's going to set it up. Left side of the floor, 20 seconds to go. Audrey Evans gets it. Gives it back to Atlee Dean. 10 seconds to go. Dean calls from the screen from Ava Jackson. Looks to go to the length of the floor, little floater. Going to be off the backboard. Rebounded by Allie Jordan. And that'll do it for quarter number 3. 32-27 is your score. Volunteer Sports Network on YouTube will be back in just 60 seconds. Thank you, appreciate it. Look at the rebound second half. What is that? Rebound second half, third quarter. And we are back on a Volunteer Sports Network. As the Lady Falcons have led this whole game. Last quarter of regulation, fixing to begin, Lady Rebels from Sullivan South will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. 32-27 is your score. Lady Falcons up by 5. Correction 6. 2-3 zone for the Lady Falcons. They come out. Number 5, Morlock gives it to Warner. Warner gives it to number 30, Bailey. Kearney gets it in the paint, kicks it back out. Morlock gets it, looks to find Nelson. And again, there's going to be a 3-second violation as good defense by freshman post Ava Jackson. We turn over number 6 of the second half for the Lady Rebels. Dean to get the inbound. Evans gives it back to Dean. Dean looks, beats her defender. Morlock gives it to Knedel in the corner. Knedel looks, goes to pass, gives it to Jackson. What a pass. Good look, good pass, good score. Good ball by the Lady Falcons. Credit the bucket to Ava Jackson and the assist to Kennedy Knedel. Oh, good defense by Ava Jackson. And she creates the turnover. Good hustle by Ava Jackson. Turnover number 7 for the Lady Rebels. Number 22, Jordan, checks in for the Lady Rebels. 34-27 is your score. Dean gets it. Inbounds from Evans. Dean gives it to Ava Jackson in the middle. And there's going to be a turnover on the Lady Falcons. 2-3 zone again from the Lady Falcons. And they're going to tee up Sullivan South's coach. They're going to team up. Technical foul on the head coach for the Lady Rebels. And as the referee and the Sullivan South head coach have a little discussion. And it looks like number 12, Knedel, will shoot the technical free throws. First one is off from Knedel. Second one's on the way. It's going to be good for Knedel. Knedel shoots the technical free throw. And Lady Falcons will resume possession. 35-27. Falcons up by 8. 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Deans gets it. Bounce pass to Evans. Evans looks for the cutting Huff. Nothing there. Gives it to Ava Jackson. Ava Jackson sets her feet for 3. A rattle in! What a lucky bounce off the top of the rim for Ava Jackson. 3 points for Ava Jackson. 38-27 your score. And timeout 2, credited to the Lady Rebels. What a spurt right there for the Lady Falcons. 38-27 is your score. Volunteer Sports Network on YouTube will be back in 30 seconds. We're back on the Volunteer Sports Network. 5-0 run for the Lady Falcons causes the Lady Rebels to take a timeout. 38-27 your score. Falcons lead by 11. 6:35 to go in the fourth. Morlock gets it for the Lady Rebels. He gives it back to Bailey. We're looking in the post for Nelson, but good defense between Jackson and Knedel. Dean gets it, and we're not going to be a no call, but good defense by Dean. Allie Jordan gets it, guarded by Audrey Evans. There's going to be a technical foul on the bench. Volunteer. Be a technical foul on the bench of the Lady Falcons. And number 22, Jordan, will shoot the free throws. First one's on the way and no good. Second one is up and away and no good. Both technical free throws missed. Lady Rebels will resume possession. Bailey gets it for the Lady Rebels. Lady Falcon bench into the game. 2-3 zone from the Lady Falcons. Morlock gets it. He gives it back to Bailey. Bailey gives it back to Morlock. Good defense from the Lady Falcons. 6 minutes to go. 39-28 your score. Lady Falcons up. Morlock fires. Going to be off. Rebounded by Nelson. It'll be tip pass from Knedel. Morlock to inbounds for Lady Rebels. Morlock gets it. Tries to get it to Jordan. Nothing there. Bailey gets it, guarded by Evans. 2-3 zone continued for the Lady Falcons. Morlock gets it back to Bailey. Bailey fires for three. Going to be off and rebounded by Cornetto. Dean gets it. And Dean's going to draw the foul on number 30, Bailey. 38-28 is your score. 5:36 to go in the fourth quarter. Number 14, Warner, checks in for Bailey. Dean brings it up the floor, man-to-man defense for the Sullivan South Lady Rebels. And they're going to call a double dribble on Dean. It'll be a turnover on Dean. Two-three defense from the Lady Falcons. Warner gets it, gives it to Jordan. Jordan gives it back to Warner, who gives it to Morlock. Kearney gets it. Dean gets it, guarded by Jordan. 2-3 zone from the Lady Falcons. Shot's going to be off, and they're going to call a jump ball between White and Morlock. Lady Falcons resume possession. 5:10 to go. 38-28 is your score. Dean gets it left side of the floor, goes the length of the floor, and she's going to draw another foul on Morlock. Be team foul number 5. White to inbound for the Lady Falcons. White gets it in the corner to Cornetto. Cornetto goes the length of the floor. It's going to have her shot blocked. White gets it, and Dean sets it back up. Jackson for the screen on... And they're going to call a charging foul. Charging foul on Dean. Be her first, team foul number 6. 2-3 zone for the Lady Falcons. Jordan gets it left side of the floor, gives it to Warner. Warner gives it to Morlock, nothing there. Kearney gets it, nothing there also. Double team in the corner between Cornetto and Nelson. Warner gets it, and it's going to go up shot. Going to be rebounded by Ava Jackson, and it'll be a foul. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 33, Nelson. Be her second. Dean gets it left side of the floor. Splits the double team yet again. Gives it to Cornetto in the corner. Cornetto fires. Going to be off, but backside rebound. Offensive rebound by Audrey Evans. Falcons just look to hold the ball. And they're going to call a backcourt as she stepped on the line. But 38-28 is still your score. Both teams are in the bonus. 4:15 to go in regulation. Warner gets it for the Lady Rebels. Gives it to Bailey. Bailey, left side of the floor. Tip pass by Evans. Good pass by Evans, and the Lady Falcons get it. Forced turnover. Dean at the top of the key. 4 minutes to go. Falcons have a 10-point lead. Dean gives it to White. White gets it, sets her feet, fires, going to be off, but rebounded by Ava Jackson. Up and good! 3-point play by Ava Jackson. What an offensive rebound and layup by freshman post Ava Jackson. Who's that foul? 14. Foul's going to be on number 14, Warner. 40-28 is your score. Lady Falcons up by 12. Ava Jackson fires, and it's good. 3-point play completed. 13-point lead for the Lady Falcons. 3:48 to go. White guards Jordan up the floor. Evans on Jordan now. Falcons still in the 2-3 zone. Morlock gets it at the top of the key. He gives it to Warner. Warner gives it back to Morlock. Morlock free throw line jumper is going to be off. Rebounded by White. Dean gets it and slowly brings it up the floor. 3:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons lead by 13. Dean gives it to White. White gives it back to Dean. They're going to call a offensive foul, illegal screen on number 33, Ava Jackson. 2-3 zone from the Falcons. Warner gets it, brings it to number 5, Morlock. Morlock gives it to Jordan. Jordan fires for 3. Going to be off the backboard, and he's going to go back up and miss yet another shot, rebounded by Nelson. And they're going to call a double dribble on Nelson. Another turnover for the Lady Rebels. 3 minutes even to go in the fourth quarter. 41-28 your score. Lady Falcons up. Evans gets it right side of the floor, gives it to Dean. Dean left side of the floor, looks, gives it to White in the middle of the floor. White looks, nothing there. Gives it to Evans. Evans looks just to hold the ball till the defense comes to her. White gets it, looks for Canadle, nothing there. Gives it back to Jackson. Jackson looks, nothing there, gives it to Canadle. Canadle looks for the cutting Evans, nothing there also, but gives it back to Dean. Dean looks for the cutting White, then gives it back to Evans. Good clock management and patience by the Lady Falcons. White gets it. Gives it to Ava Jackson. Ava Jackson gets it. And there's going to be a turnover as they're going to call a walk on Ava Jackson. Veda Barton checks in for Ava Jackson. 2:20 to go in regulation. Falcons have a 13-point lead. Warner gives it to Jordan. Jordan gives it back to Warner, who gives it to 30 Bailey. Morlock gets it down at the low post, spins on Canadle, goes up, shoots a shot, and no good. As the Lady Rebels continue to have the struggle to score this fourth quarter. And it's going to be a timeout taken by the Lady Falcons. But we'll stay here on the air. Difference between the first half and second half is rebounds and turnovers now. Lady Rebels have 9 turnovers just in the second half. The Falcons have come alive in the fourth quarters with some key players scoring. Coach Muggs seems to be happy while he takes his time out with the Lady Falcons and looks to discuss this defensive plan for the rest of the fourth quarter. Again, it's 41-28. Lady Falcons have a 13-point lead. Lady Falcons to inbounds underneath. Man-to-man defense from the Lady Falcons. Correction, Lady Rebels. It's going to be a turnover on the Lady Falcons as it went off Audrey Evans' hands. Possession goes to the Lady Rebels. 2-3 zone from the Lady Falcons. Under 2 minutes now in regulation. Falcons up by 12. Ava Jackson gets it, goes up on Barton, and scores. Barton gets it, gives it to Dean. Dean looks to beat the press. Gives it to Evans, left side of the floor. Evans guarded by Warner. They're going to call a blocking foul on Allie Jordan, number 22. Again, the Lady Falcons are in the 1-on-1 bonus and will shoot 1-on-1 at the line. 1:42 to go, 41-30 is your score. Audrey Evans at the line for 1-on-1.
They've already played. So next one.
Evans shoots and she fires. First one's on the way and it'll be no good. Off the back side of the rim. Morlock rebounds for the Lady Rebels. 1:35 to go. Falcons up by 11. And steal by Kendra Huff. Good defense by Kendra Huff. Dean gets it, looks to go the length of the floor, gives it to Canadle. Canadle gets it, gives it to Dean, guarded by Allie Jordan. Dean beats Jordan, and looks at 1:15 left in regulation. Barton gets it, looks for the cutting Huff, nothing there. Gives it to Canadle. Canadle looks, nothing there also. Dean gets it, goes up. What a pass, what a cut by Atlee Dean. 2 points credit to Atlee Dean, assisted by Kendra Huff. 43-30, under a minute left. And Sullivan South looks to shoot it. Morlock shoots a 3-point and misses the goal completely. And it's going to be Lady Falcon basketball. Dean gets the inbounds, goes the length of the floor, beats the double team, gives it to Evans. Evans gets it, goes for the layup, going to get fouled, and one from Audrey Evans. Wow, what a way. I don't know, I think it's on number 30. No, 14. Warner will pick up the foul for the Lady Rebels. What a pass and what a layup by Audrey Evans. The Falcons look to seal the deal with a 15-point lead with 45 seconds to go in regulation. A host of Lady Rebels check in. Evans looks to complete the three-point play. It's up and away, and it's going to be good. And a host of Sullivan South Lady Rebels check into the game. Again, your score is 45-30. Lady Falcon, or correction, 46-30. 16-point lead for the Lady Falcons. They're going to call a foul on number 1, Kendra Huff. That'll be her second. And again, the Lady Falcons are over the foul limit. And 25, number 25, Riley Haney will go to the line for the Lady Rebels, shooting 1-on-1. First one is up and on the way. It's going to be good. Second one is going to be up and away and good as well. Under 30 seconds, 14-point lead for the Lady Falcons. A very good second half performance for this Lady Falcons. And under 10 seconds to go, the Lady Falcons beat the Sullivan South Lady Rebels 46-32 is your final score. And a great performance from the Lady Falcons as they walk out of here with a road win. Again, your score is 46-32, and we will be back momentarily with final game stats.